Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of Actualize After Hours. Tentative name in progress. We are going to be playing a new game today. We're going to be playing this Jackbox game. It's called Guespionage. None of us have ever played this before, so we're just going to try our best. And
Josh may win this one yet.
Yeah, Josh, who is currently not here, could win because we could all wind up with negative scores. We'll see.
We don't know if that's possible, though.
It might be. We'll see. Yeah. So everyone got their phones ready. We're gonna be playing from our mobile devices. Jackbox is cool like that, where it lets you play from your phone. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit play, and we're gonna join the library by going to jackbox.tv.
We've used these two tiny surveillance microphones hundreds of times.
And then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna enter the 4
Okay.
digit code.
And what about the other one?
That one's a suppository. Or wait, is this the one you swallow and the other?
Ooh, I'm in.
Maybe you should go see our doctor.
Sound level sounded pretty good for everybody? Game sound?
Yeah.
Great. Alright. Alright, press everybody is in. Oh wait, how did you get a cool... Oh, you get to select an agent! Oh, I want this chick. Oh, I want the doggo! Can I change it? Okay.
What the? What does that mean? Oh, that's right, you're new here. It's
That's
just a
pretty cool,
nuclear
guys.
Event drill.
Wait,
We have
Peter
another
looks
month
much
or
like
so.
me now.
Where do we go? Down to the
I mean,
boat.
you can change. You can be the
look
cool
similar.
robot. You could be the... Is that a dolphin?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a
Dolphin, tank,
dolphin.
mask, and a regulator in the bottom of your file.
All right,
Dolphins are
Whoa,
very
whoa.
evil
Explain,
creatures
please?
if you read
Well,
about
the
how
stairs down
dolphins
to the
actually
bunker
behave
go
with each
100
other.
meters
So,
below
Alright.
sea level.
price of
Everybody
admission.
is in.
Well, make sure you come
Game
back
is
slow.
beginning.
Don't want to get the bend.
Hello from the government. Feel free to wave. We're watching everything. People eating ice cream eating people, you name it. This is very sensitive info. We've sworn to protect. Sorry, hard to say that straight. We use it to play Guespionage.
All about data. All right.
Now let's administer some fun.
Oh, this is internet people, guys,
Who's
not
up
government.
Interesting.
Okay, Brian, you have to
Typey.
pick something.
I'm not sure.
What percentage of people put ketchup on hot dogs?
Ooh.
Give it your best guess. You get
Oh,
more
Brian
points
has
the
to
closer
pick.
you come to the actual percentage.
What if I know the answer?
You probably don't.
Okay, we
This is
have
contentious
a
in Chicago.
guess. 72%.
So
Everyone else, now
he
it's
says
your turn.
72%.
Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
So we have to all guess if it's higher or lower.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a good line.
The vote is lower. And the correct answer is
Oh, everybody said lower?
67%.
Yes.
Excellent answer.
Wow, that was
Points for
close,
you.
Brian.
Well, Brian gets points for getting...
Somehow
You're
I got
getting
points for
close,
that, so
yeah.
That's good.
Nice job. I've got
So
some
Brian gets points for getting close, and then we all get points for guessing correctly. Okay.
But somehow I
Okay,
get more.
who's
I
up
like
next?
this game.
It's Brian friendly.
Okay, computer. What do you have for this one?
A topic Jay knows well.
Museum wonders.
What percentage of people walk around art museums with their hands clasped behind their
Oh
backs?
my god! That's a funny question.
How do they have this information?
Internet surveys, the most reliable of all.
They got this from an
What do y'all
internet
think?
survey.
Higher or lower?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that was a good
Makes sense.
percentage, Jay.
I think it's off by one. At
I'm
most.
gonna.
One lonely vote for lower. Okay, right answer is
32.
22%.
Do I get points?
Nice,
I've
Danny.
got big points for that guess.
Not everyone is a jerk.
22%.
Let's see who got it right. Here's some points.
That's a great percentage, Jay. I don't know where you came up with that
Who's
number.
next?
That was a good number, yeah.
All right, buckle in. I've got one for you.
Oh, why? Why me? Oh. Okay, I might
What
actually know
percentage
this.
of women use wax more frequently than other body hair bulk removal methods?
Oh. Oh, this interface is cool.
You can see you guessing.
Yeah, you guys can see me guessing.
Time's a wasting. 70%. Okay, higher or lower?
Interesting.
Lower across the board. And Surveil says 5%. Terrible. You need to be within 30% to even get.
Did I miss something?
You got it right. Well done. You get points.
Did I miss like shaving entirely? I didn't even think about that.
Next up.
The men here know more about this than you, Danny, apparently.
Apparently,
Ooh, I remember
everyone
seeing
knows
good
more about
surveillance
this
for
than I do.
yesterday.
I didn't even think about shaving. It says bulk. I'm imagining like you gotta take a bunch off at once.
What percentage of people have all the information on at least one of their credit cards memorized?
We should survey the class. You guys.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
Whoa.
How many of you have at least one of their?
This just reveals who actually among us know their credit
One
card.
of you thinks it's higher. Okay,
Peter
let's
does.
I
see
do.
the right
I
answer.
know one.
I know one.
32%. Lower number than it used
I
to
figure
be.
people who would
That's
answer
us
an internet
whispering random
survey would
numbers
be
in your
more
ear while you
likely.
sleep. Let's see who got it right.
Well, you did a lot better than I did, Lisa.
Wait, so this is just, these answers just come from a survey? It's not even the real answer?
Who's
I wouldn't have
next?
gotten the 5% on a
There's
whack.
no real
It's
answer.
an internet survey.
Yeah.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday.
These are internet folks. So how many was the pool of women? Was it like 5 women who
What
voted?
percentage of people have started campfires without assistance?
Tough to get 5% if they're only asking 5 people.
Fine, Brian. Do that.
35%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Interesting.
Right down the middle. And Surveil says
23.
56%.
But only you can prevent all of their forest fires.
That's way higher than I would have thought.
You got to think about which way people are, which
Who got it
direction
right?
people will lie. Though.
Here's some
Right.
points.
Oh.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I thought more people would say they knew their credit card information, but I guess that's embarrassing.
That's it for round 1. Let's take a look at the scores.
Who's this guy looking at us?
Interesting.
Round 2, here we come. First up. All right, I have a good one.
Ooh.
What percentage of people have parachuted out of an aircraft?
This includes skydiving, right?
Yeah.
We have an answer. 19%.
That's very
In round
precise.
2, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get
Oh,
nothing.
you can double down.
Mm.
Ooh, I don't like that. That's scary.
Double down.
Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is 5%. That's a pretty low number, more in line with what I figured would be people who just plain fell out.
I know a lot of skydiving people.
Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you.
Would that have been a double down?
Okay, who's up next?
No.
Doubling down is scary.
Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people have shaken the hands of celebrities?
Oh. This
How are
so
we
depends
defining
on where these
celebrity?
people were surveyed. If you surveyed LA people, it would be big. And if you surveyed someone in Nebraska, it'd be like none.
Yeah, but the people who
38%.
define celebrity in
what do you think?
Nebraska are different than the ones in LA.
Oh, man.
So here's doubling. Ooh, I would double down.
Doubling down.
Oh, I
get
doubled
caught
down
up.
on much lower.
Everyone's doubling
I love how
down.
everyone's
Okay,
doubling down in
let's see the
opposite
right answer.
directions.
62%. 62%.
No!
73%.
Wow.
I met the dog from Frasier
That's
once.
surprising.
Totally ignored me.
Oh, what if
How are you defining
Got
celebrity?
it right. Good job.
Because
Double points for guessing much higher.
people want to presume that they met somebody famous, even
Next
though
up.
it was just like a math teacher or something.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh.
What percentage of people usually sleep well on airplanes? %. Everyone pick
Nice.
higher or lower.
I just went with it.
Interesting.
I'm gonna double down.
Only one of you thinks it's higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 38%! And most of the 38% have slept next to me in the aisle seat when I've needed the bathroom. Let's see who got it right. Smart guess. Here's your points. And what have we here? Ah, that's too bad. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more.
I'm like, I better not take away
Who's
points.
next?
Oh, that was looking grim.
No, it seems like they just don't. You just don't get anything.
Sorry, I was
Ooh.
testing my own tongue.
Taco tongues.
What percentage of people can curl their tongues?
How many people here can do it? This will tell us.
Everybody here, except maybe one.
Right.
68%.
Brian, can you?
Okay, higher or lower?
I like that guess.
Interesting.
I'm not confident in my answer.
Not
Just
confident.
one person says lower. And Surveil says
No!
78%.
Wow, that's a lot.
Nice, that'll help
That's a
your
good
score.
guess, though. 68.
That was good, yeah. I was very
You got
unconfident.
it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Guys, I'm really
who's
bad
up
at
next?
statistics.
You might be really good,
What should I
and the
search for in the
people
old
are
Surveillance
bad.
Pro next?
That's what I'm going
Ooh,
with.
I know.
Thank you, Jay. I am wonderful, and everyone else is awful, so this survey does not
When faced
represent
with a
me.
bunk bed situation, what percentage of people prefer sleeping on the top bunk?
I feel like this is one of those.
All kids. All
I was gonna say, as
kids.
adults or
prefer the
children?
top on. Yeah.
Yeah, but what kids are answering these surveys?
I will have my kids will all go in the top bunk and no one in the bottom.
Anytime now. 33%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Interesting.
Jay and I immediately.
Like stop bugs.
Sure, let's just make this
Unanimously
unanimous.
higher.
Really?
And Surveil
Stop
says 48%. Less than 50%. This is not the America I knew.
Do it.
So
It's
none of us
exactly
get it right.
15% to double
Well
down.
done. You
Well
get
done.
points.
I should have gone for 32%.
Uh-oh, final round time. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most
can't believe it's
popular
only
answers
48.
to this question.
Yeah, that's the prize.
What ride at Walt Disney World do most people consider to be the best?
Easy.
The data's in.
Easy.
But
No,
only
not
the top
easy. Wow, there's a
three
lot of
answers will
answers,
get you
okay.
points. Ready, go!
So you just pick one?
You pick 3. You rate them. Give it a gold, a silver, and a bronze.
Okay.
Remember, you can pick 3 answers, not just one. Okay, let's see what you picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let's see who's the head honcho.
Interesting.
Dang,
Brian.
you won by like a couple hundred.
Congratulations, you're the most surveillant that ever surveyed.
Close.
Nice, Brian.
Dang. This is a really interesting. The problem that I have with this game is the statistics.
Everything's perfect except for the statistics.
Except for the core part of the game, which I disagree with. I want to know how many.
We're actually really good.
I want to know how many people were surveyed and like from where. That really would flip how I would respond.
Yeah, it's basically like
It's a quick game though, which I like.
yeah. No, it's
Like,
like
that
a
was quick.
simplified version of Family Feud. No, like
Yeah, it is exactly.
Hold on. Sorry.
Do you guys want to try this game again, or do you want to try a different one?
We could try a different one, maybe. I'm not sure if Lisa is. Looks like someone walked in.
Oh. Well, she also she has like 20-ish minutes, right? So we might want to play a shorter game. Let's see what this one's all about, because this one's calling my attention.
Yeah, it's really drawing me in too.
Yeah, I want to know what it's about. Hello. Apparently the server is taking a moment to respond. No writing and drawing mode?
Oh, I think I've actually played this.
Have you?
Yeah.
is it good?
I don't remember. I think I won, so I liked it, but I don't remember the quality.
Not remembering anything about the game is not a ringing endorsement there.
True. I mean, if you asked me in 2 weeks about the game we just played, I don't know how well I do either, though.
We're trying a new game, Lisa. We do not know anything about it.
Let's try it. We don't know anything about it. Let's try it.
Murder mystery? Is that the one?
Something with trivia, which alone
Trivia
scares me.
murder party or
I think
something?
trivia scares me more than the murder part.
Fair. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to join our Jackbox TV room. Enter in our new room code. Look at our creepy little voodoo dolls. Ooh, I like Brian's. It's a little octopus dude.
Yeah, Brian's
I
the
think it's
bomb.
a squid. No, I don't know.
All right, Lisa, you are VIP. You have to start the game.
Okay. Wait.
The graphics are really good on these games.
Yeah.
They are.
Nice job, Jack. We're back.
This is pretty creepy.
Vegetarian.
No, it's just... These are just like regular things going on.
Just like you're driving the car.
Wake up.
Yeah, there's like someone driving a car record.
All right, let's listen.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a thoughtful treatise on the futility of life. But what's a frown but just an upside-down smile? We're gonna have some fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions.
Your butt.
If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And it's not too late to join the audience and play along. Am I talking too much? I always overshare on a first kidnapping. Let's start the game.
Okay.
Any of this ringing a bell, Brian?
Okay now, first question.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Look, I may be a sociopath, but even I cry during Pixar movies. What does the A in WALL-E stand for?
What? What?
Use your device to answer the question.
That is such a hard question. I think I know, actually.
They definitely talk about it in the movie.
If you know what the W stands for, you may know what the A stands for.
I never watched that one.
And
Oh.
the correct answer is
2.
Yes!
Waste allocation.
Waste allocation. Yeah. Is it just me?
the rest of you.
Oh, you
Let me
guys
show
got
you something.
dunked on. Have fun.
Welcome to the killing floor.
This is nice.
We're going to play
You didn't turn on
Chalices.
family friendly,
I've
did
given
you?
all the safe
There
players a bit
isn't
of
one.
poison to use.
Safe play. Oh, I get to poison one of you? Oh no! Oh, who do I poison?
Wait, are you picking
I
1,
don't
2,
think
3,
it
4,
works that
5?
way.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think you
Okey-dokey,
picked the
it's your
chalice
turn
and
to
we
play.
picked the chalice.
Pick
Okay,
a chalice
okay.
to drink from.
Okay, so one is poisoned, and I know which one it
And don't
is. Great.
slurp when you drink.
You said
That
number
drives
one
me
is the one that's
nuts.
poisoned.
Right.
I feel like this is an Indiana Jones
Drink!
moment.
You're ruining everything!
This is so fun for me.
Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. You got poisoned, son.
Oh my god!
So I just
What?
killed you and you're
That is
totally
like
a
going
ghost now.
Indiana
Done?
Jones.
Don't go in the
Holy-
hole just yet. Ghosts can still win. Here at Trivia Murder Party, we believe even the deceased should have a chance to succeed.
Could it be that Brian is really the murderer here?
Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected.
Conservatory with
Of course, I would be good at the murder game.
Let's try another one. Which body of water borders Saudi Arabia?
Geography.
Time's running out.
That would be a 1 in 4 shot for me.
Who picked
I'm
this?
pretty sure I know that.
Oh wow.
The rest
think-
of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment.
Oh no!
I think Brian really is the sociopath.
Welcome back to
here.
the killing
He's
floor.
winning all the things.
I just
Alright, Jack,
practiced
this
this.
has
We're
Let's
going to
go.
play the finger cutting game. Fingers are overrated, right? Just choose one of your fingers to cut off.
Oh my
I'm
god!
sure you'll do great.
This is a messed up game.
So messed up.
Make with the cutting already.
Oh,
Good choice.
With the pinky.
Thanks for the finger.
Is that it? We just cut off my finger?
that's it. That's it.
Your
Wait for
finger's
that.
long.
Let's see how the scores look now.
Why are we getting money?
All right, next question. Home to some of the world's most beautiful murder hostels. In which country is Prague located?
I actually know this.
Oh. Oh no! Jay, do you see what I see?
So this is weird. There was a finger on one of my
Now.
choices.
There's a finger in my choice too.
And the
Oh,
correct answer is
there was
this
a
one.
finger covering my fourth answer, Czech Republic.
Really?
I chose
Let's
the fourth
play it.
finger. No.
My finger was covering one of the wrong answers.
Yeah.
it's time to express yourself.
Oh
And
man.
yes, you should probably feel some pressure right now.
Okay, I do.
Malice. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished.
Everyone knows what Alice looks like.
Just write the word malice.
We
Now
vote.
everyone gets to vote.
Oh, wow.
I want you
Oh,
to
you guys
pick
have
the
to
worst
vote.
drawing.
You could just vote for who you like better.
I like how they're both looking in the same
You have to pick
direction.
the worst
One of
drawing.
these was drawn
No!
by someone who deserves
Much
punishment.
better!
This is a
Wow.
hard one.
This is rough.
Well, I think the worst drawing you
Pick the
get
worst
killed.
drawing.
Oh, you're right. Maybe the worst drawing dies.
Do we even
The
know who
votes are
wrote
in.
what?
Okay.
That's
I
true. They might not
think that's
know.
what a
Wait, no, it says
tie
our name on it. We both die equally.
You both
Okay.
get killed.
Okay.
Third.
Ryan is
It's
not the
really
murderer.
cutthroat.
Who's still alive? Jay!
We're
just
down to
Jay.
one already?
We all have to kill
Wow,
Jay.
This was faster than I expected.
Don't worry, I
Okay,
already died before.
Don't freak out. You can do this. You just have to stall a bit. Alright then. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me.
Looking for a comeback.
Let's try another one.
Thanks.
Which of the following fingers do you not need to say I love you in sign
Oh my
language?
god, no sign language.
Time's running out. And the correct answer is this.
Damn.
That was covered by a finger.
Come with me.
Was it really?
Yeah. Why is it
Okay,
just me
okay,
up there?
fine. We'll do
You're the
some
only one
math.
who's alive.
Now
He's
get
the only
up.
one
We're
who's
all
still
dead
alive.
already.
Yeesh. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out.
What?
If you can't get at least 15 right, you die.
15 math
Oh
questions!
no!
You're on a
Pressure's on
timer!
me.
Math, 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 math.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's going quick! And it doesn't tell you when the time's gonna run out either!
Probably tells him.
Keep shining, you beautiful diamonds.
Should we be mean and just spit out random numbers?
87!
22.
29! 35! 2!
I really
Oh,
think we're gonna miss all this
One.
math once it's
7.
over.
You're done, you don't
And
have to
it's pretty much
answer
over
more.
now.
Well, he gets money. Okay.
Nice
Well,
work.
you've won
Wow,
this
he's good
one.
at math.
They were all calculus questions.
Alright.
Peter, do you have
Here's
0
another one.
powers?
Yeah, I'm trying to like.
Which spice comes in the dried stigma of a flower?
Dig.
Time's running
I
out.
would hope it's not nutmeg.
Who picked
Either turmeric or saffron.
this one?
Oh, Brian!
Everybody knew
I
it
was
and
debating between
Brian.
those two, and
Oh, oh
Glad
jeez!
to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. Erectile dysfunction drugs. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer.
I only know that because Flonase, I used for nose stuff.
Flonase would have been my
All the other
guess.
ghosts
I'm
get
like,
to
you know, it helps
play
the
too.
flow.
Flonase is a
If the ghost catches up to you,
nasal,
they will steal your
decompression.
body.
We're
Then they
coming
can
after
escape
you.
and win the game.
Wait, what am I doing?
Here's everyone's next question.
Ooh.
Ghosts
Oh,
can
we all have
open
the
doors to
answer.
help them catch up to you. The ghosts are getting close now. Trivial Pursuit Genus Edition categories. Anytime today, kiddo.
genus, not
Oh, the
genus.
ghosts get an extra option.
Can you
Wasn't
stay
those
out
the
of
regular
shadows?
categories?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters. Okay, an easy one.
Oh,
At least
Gotta for
50 estimates.
trees. Time is almost up.
I don't know.
You're moving.
Oh, Lisa's back alive!
Better get away fast.
Ghosts are coming for you.
Instruction in the cha-cha slide.
Huh?
Decisions.
Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha real
A
smooth.
bunch of smart people, huh?
Why would they do that?
Oh no!
Another life swap.
Scary game.
Family Feud hosts.
What?
Literally know none of these people. Shouldn't Steve Harvey be on here?
I'm just.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Oh, Jay's doing well.
My heart is racing.
Rodents.
This is so scary.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh, he's alive!
many
For a
kills.
second! He's dying!
The darkness approaches.
Peter also has $0.
I have $1. I think that's the end of me.
Wait, I thought Lars was a guitarist. Fail. Oh,
What?
you guys.
Here's
Yeah,
another
you're still hanging on.
Birthstones.
I actually think I know this one. What? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Who's turquoise for? Oh, Peter, you're dead.
I got it right
Who's turquoise for? I don't remember. I didn't realize turquoise
though. Jay
was for.
lives.
Not just do I live, but I made money.
Jay defies idiot label. Wow.
Files.
Defiles idiot. Okay.
That was definitely interesting.
I would also say that I drew something awful.
Check.
Couldn't draw good. Poisoned.
Mhm.
Wow.
But you got money.
No.
No.
Yeah, for all of my deadness.
Wait, is that a programming bug?
Yeah.
No,
Just a
it might
towel.
be.
Undefined.
NAN.
Not a.
Peter's winnings, NAN.
Well, Lisa got the most money though.
Yeah, she had a lot of money. That's pretty good, you guys. I think.
That was
You can't.
Party's downstairs.
Not all games
Come
can
on
be.
in.
What's the game we played? Fibbage.
Fibbage. Yeah. Yeah, this was
That's
a
not
weird. It was random.
Yeah.
It wasn't like knowledge based. It was just like
Right. You lose a finger and then you're poisoned.
it was random. Yeah.
So
Man,
wait,
that finger
only-
was covering the Czech Republic. Sorry.
yeah. So only us who lost fingers had that.
Yeah.
Right,
I think
right.
you and I had so that my answer Czech Republic because I picked
Yeah.
the fourth finger was just blocked out. I couldn't choose it.
Right. Sometimes it covered the right answer for me, and sometimes the wrong answer. I guess it's random.
That's brutal.
Hey, that was good.
Yeah, that's pretty fun, guys. So I think the stats game was probably more fun. This one was fun because of the graphics and the visuals. I think the replay value of this one would be very low. I think the replay value of the stats game might be a little bit better. This one just had the shock factor.
I'm going to say I like this one better, but then maybe because I won. That's the Brian effect.
All right.
I didn't like it as much this time when I played. I liked it.
It was missing that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, something going on.
I thought it was pretty fun, though. And there were, like, some questions. I feel like I learned some things. Like, I learned about what type of trees are conifer trees. And,
I learned nothing. I was too anxious to learn anything.
You did solve
Too
easy
busy
math
winning.
problems, Jay.
Yeah.
None of this knowledge shall be retained. And, yeah, Wally, waste
Right. Allocation.
allocation.
As soon as you said it, you're like, if you know the W, I'm like, shit.
Yeah, if you can pinpoint where the W is, then the A makes a lot more sense.
Just for the record, the math questions I got were like 2 + 6, and that took. So just
Really?
No one thinks I'm a genius or anything.
We would have kept thinking that until you said something. So
Yeah.
Well,
What's
I
your
mean,
call?
it's different. It's different when you have to do it fast. Like I remember there was one game that I would play when I was teaching high school. I wouldn't play, but some people had it on their phones, and it was just really simple math problems. 2 + 3, but it would say 2 + 3 = 7, and you have to say correct or incorrect, and you're just going. And the people that were playing it, they were like, they would cream you. They would just go. And I'm just like, holy shit! How do you think so fast? I have no idea how you're doing that.
Yeah. People's brains think really fast, and mine doesn't. I feel that. Mine thinks at a very average speed.
Right. So we can all be thankful that Jay is the one who got the math question one. It would be embarrassing if it was one of us and we couldn't do math problems, like me or Brian being math teachers. If we tanked on that question, then that would be.
Then we would be telling everyone they were calculus.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Also, by the way, my students introduced me to this game. Just so I'll show you guys it.
I gotta go.
Hi, Lisa.
Bye.
Oh, bye, Lisa. My students introduced me to this game called Scribble.io. Scriblio. And basically, it's kind of like Drawful, except it's live, which kind of makes it more fun. So basically, everyone plays with their... and it doesn't really make as much sense when your screen is sharing, because then you can see what someone's drawing. And you can see the word they get. But the idea is that you can play. So like if I hit play, maybe it'll take me into a room with random people. Oh, I guess it's
Hi,
showing
I'm
me
Carl from Store 14.
an advertisement. I don't want to see that.
Oh, I wanted to play that.
What's that?
I wanted to play that.
The ad or this game?
I was like, those graphics look good. Somebody's really good at drawing.
But basically, it gives you a word. It gives you like a selection of 3 words, and then you get to pick one that you want to draw, and you draw, and everyone else can see live what you're drawing, and everyone has to try to type and guess what you're drawing, and it tells you like the number of letters. So everyone's just typing and trying to guess the right answer. And when you get the right answer, you get you go green. And in terms of order of who got the right answer first, it scores you. And it's actually pretty freaking funny. Yeah. So we can always try this something like this next time. It's very funny. And it's live, and it's like one person at a time, so not everyone is drawing and staring at their screen.
Right.
What would you screen share then?
Well, I might screen share my screen, and then when it was my turn to draw, I would. Well, so here's what we could do. We could play on the honor system, where when it's my turn to draw, none of you are looking at my screen.
Interesting. Yeah, that could work.
You guys just don't look.
I like the sound of that. That sounds like
honorable. Yes, Brian.
Yeah, you just used Brian and honor system in the same sentence. That's the problem there.
That's true. Brian's a big time cheater. I can feel it in my bones. Yeah. But I thought that was fun. I thought that second game was really strange and fun. I definitely want to play that with my friends at a party where they don't know where that game is, and I surprise them with horror graphics. and tiny voodoo dolls wrapped in little nooses. Yeah, I thought
It was
that
really good. Really good effects.
Yeah, really good effects.
Yeah, but I mean, I like just trying different ones and having that shock factor. I think it'll get a little old if we keep doing the same one over and over. But we'd rotate something like that.
Well, we can rotate, yeah. But here's what I want to talk about: is why do less than 50% of people want the bottom bunk?
No, it's the other way around. No,
it was
Definitely
48% was the answer.
Yeah.
Definitely
like half and
adult.
half. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on who you ask.
Who here
I
wants
think a lot
top
of people.
bunk?
I don't care either way.
That
No,
way,
I
if
think
it
a lot
breaks, you're fine.
I would
I
actually
think a lot of people don't like the idea of falling off of a bunk bed if they were slept.
Yeah, it feels like they asked old people.
right. So I would take a bottom one because I'm old.
Yeah, they should make it specific.
Yeah, it should be like in the age range of this. Like, I feel like an age category would make it more interesting
Right.
to answer the question.
Senior citizen said.
1%. Just that one guy's grandpa. But yeah, I feel like the age range drastically changes the answer. So that's kind of why I would love to hear when people from 65 to 80 were polled in this region, they said this, because I feel like it would produce more interesting results rather than just everyone.
Right. Or there could be a follow-up question. What percentage, what do you think the age range is of the people who answered this question?
Yeah, average age or something like that. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But it'd be hard to track all those statistics, especially with the anonymity of the internet. I feel like people would lie and it would just produce a bunch of skewed results.
Right. But it was an interesting game. The mechanics were interesting, guessing and double.
Yeah, I thought the mechanics were really
stuff
cool,
like that.
actually, yeah.
Do they have
Mhm.
No, go ahead.
So I remember, Peter, you sent me a link a while back to a Kickstarter game called Wavelength, and I bought that game. It should actually be coming pretty soon. It said it's fall this year, so it should actually be out very soon. I think that could actually be kind of a fun game to play.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out how to screencast it, but
It's just like a little device. So like you could just hold it and do the thing.
What is it? What's the game?
It's really weird. You have to watch the video, but basically it's similar to some of these games, but the idea is like, there's a prompt, and I have to look at the prompts. They're really weird prompts, you know what I mean? Like
Danny, are you able to pull that up possibly? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see an example prompt.
Would you guys like to watch the video?
I don't know how it usually works pretty weirdly when you stream it.
Really? Does it?
Yeah.
Right now.
Sometimes there's lag.
Okay.
Now watch. Liberals smoking pot.
Settlers of Catan.
Cheese. Finding the Holy Grail.
Cleaning toilets.
A guy who has like one too many insightful opinions about the show Scrubs.
A broccoli cheddar bowl is a warming thing. Forbidden, I think, has a very sensual quality to it.
This is like your next door neighbor was murdered.
We don't know that we're on a Hitler scale. We may just be on a banana scale, right?
Not even in the game. I'm just asking.
Yeah,
of course!
I have no idea what's going on.
That video didn't tell you anything about the game.
It's a lot better than like the fronts of like game board boxes where they're just all smiling slightly. This one seemed a lot more exciting.
Here, so the idea is basically you get this little device. It looks like this, and there's and you can't see. So there's this like hidden little panel behind it that looks like that you can't see, and you are so the person whose turn it is. They get to select the range of where that little wedge goes. They get to pick. And they say, I think that the wedge should be here. And then they give a word prompt. So the idea is the first thing that a person, it's their turn, they select one of these cards. So you've got like hairless to hairy, sad song to happy song, smells bad to smells good. And that's basically the dial. So like smells bad would be over here, smells good would be over here. And smells okay would be directly in the center. And basically, I get this little card, and then what I do is I set, and the dial's already preset somewhere. I think that's what it is. It gets preset. I'm not entirely sure how that part works. But the little wedge is pre-placed, and then when it's your turn, you have to give a word prompt or a phrase or something to try to get your team to put the needle closest to the bullseye, that red wedge. So if I got like a smells bad, and the smells bad is over here, and smells good, and that's what my range is, and my bullseye is there, I would give you the prompt coffee. And I would say coffee, because coffee smells pretty good to most people. And you would hopefully take your needle and you'd place it near that bullseye. That smells good.
Right. Yeah,
so that's kind of the idea there.
Once you do a couple rounds, I think it's super intuitive. It's just basically like it's random, right? I agree with. I don't remember, Danny, like you were saying, how the needle gets set. But
I'm guessing the wedge gets set randomly. Yeah.
Right. And so when I see it, and I'm like, holy cow, I have to think of something that smells amazing because my wedge happens to be all the way over here. So what words can I say to make you think, oh, this is the most amazing smelling thing in the world? But what would I say if it's somewhere in the middle? So I have to say something that makes you realize that it's neither good nor bad smelling. So
right. Like if you get the hairy to hairless and it falls directly in the middle, like what do you say? Like
right.
Like what prompt do you give of someone that is of average hairiness, you know? So that's kind of the idea. That's the thought-provoking part of the game that makes people like react and have weird conversations about stuff. But it seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I guess you get points awarded based off of how close you get to the bullseye.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So it's a physical device?
Yeah. It's a physical device that they give to you.
They don't just send you an animated GIF?
Yeah. There were some people talking about it, and they're like, when you play the game well and everybody's into it, it feels like you're psychic when you get it like straight on the money. You know what I mean? It's like so bizarre, and it's like everybody's perfectly in tune, and they're arguing over every tiny degree. They're like, put a little bit more this way, put a little bit more that way.
Doesn't vape to vapes very much. What do you choose for like definitely
unsexy
vape?
Emoji.
Unsexy emoji to sexy emoji.
It's a sexy emoji.
Yeah. So these prompt, I was like a little bit sexy emoji. That would be like the girl with the red dress, like swinging the dress, the dancing girl. That'd be like a kind of sexy emoji. That's a hard question though. But it seems like it's really fun. It seems like it's not just like answer the question. It's like very thought-provoking and free form, and I think there's something really fun about that. So yeah, when we get it, I will definitely be playing it with some of my friends, and we can try to see if we can find a format to play it in class.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, it's about time for us to wrap things up. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Good games. Talk to you guys later.
Okay, see ya.